In the heart of an ancient forest, where the trees whispered secrets to the wind and the moon bathed the undergrowth in a silver glow, lived a creature known as Eldon. Eldon was no ordinary forest dweller. He was a sprite, a creature of magic and mischief, but most importantly, he was a creature of stories. Picture Eldon, if you can, as tall as a tulip, with skin that shimmered like dew in the morning light. His eyes, two bright emeralds that sparkled with mischief and wisdom. His wings, delicate as a butterfly's, but sturdy enough to carry him through the toughest storms. Eldon was a sight to behold, but it was his voice that truly set him apart. It was as soft as the rustling leaves, as soothing as a babbling brook, and as captivating as the song of a nightingale. In this timeless forest, Eldon was the keeper of tales. He gathered stories like a bee gathers nectar, from the rustling leaves, the chattering animals, and the whispering wind. Every night, under the glow of the moon, he would share these stories with the forest. The trees would sway in delight, the animals would hush their chatter, and even the wind would still to listen to Eldon's tales. One of Eldon's most beloved stories was about a brave little sparrow named Lila. Lila was not the biggest or the strongest bird in the forest, but she had a spirit that soared higher than any eagle. Lila's tale was one of courage and resilience. She was the smallest sparrow in the flock, yet she dared to fly towards the storm when all others sought shelter. She was not fearless, oh no, she was terrified. But she understood that courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Lila flew into the storm, and though she was tossed and turned by the harsh winds, she never gave up. And when the storm passed, it was Lila who emerged, stronger and braver than before. The tale of Lila the sparrow always brought a hush over the forest. It was a story that resonated with every creature, big or small. It was a reminder that courage didn't come from size or strength, but from the heart. Eldon, with his voice soft as a lullaby, would then end his tale, leaving the forest in a silence that was filled with contemplation and awe. The story of Lila the sparrow was not just a tale, it was a lesson, a beacon of hope and resilience in a world that was often fraught with danger and uncertainty. In this ancient forest, where magic was as real as the rustling leaves and the whispering wind, Eldon the sprite spun his stories, weaving a tapestry of tales that taught, inspired, and enchanted. His stories were a testament to the power of storytelling. A reminder that stories could ignite the imagination, touch the heart, and stir the soul. And so, as the moon dipped below the horizon and the sun started to peek over the treetops, Eldon would retreat to his leafy abode, leaving behind a forest that was a little wiser, a little braver, and a little more enchanted. The moral of the story: never underestimate the power of a well-told tale. It can inspire courage, instill wisdom, and bring a touch of magic to the everyday. And remember, just like Lila the sparrow, true courage comes not from size or strength, but from the heart.